We're back. I figured we'd go ahead and make this while I'm thinking about it and talk about the Sissy bar and the docking hardware that I found on Marketplace. So, if you've listened to any of the other videos where I've talked about some of this, in June, I'm planning to go to Knoxville, Tennessee for Traveling Tall's Run to the Hill 6. I'm gonna just ride this. I'm not taking a truck or any of that. It's 5.5 hours or so, 6 hours, 300 and something. I don't know. It's not that far. I mean, it's a good little ride, but it's not far. Anyway, so I was thinking, I could put everything that I need in the saddlebags, right? And I just put it all in the saddlebags. But then I got to really thinking about it. And I'm a big guy. I wear a size 15 shoe. I put 2 boots. They won't both fit in a saddlebag. So, I mean, I guess I could only take 1 pair of shoes. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to take at least 2 pairs of shoes, boots, and then maybe tennis shoes or something. But anyway, so I got to thinking I could find, I looked it up first originally. I looked up the 4-point docking hardware from Harley. I think they want like $175 for it or something. So I was like, I don't want one that bad right now. So I looked at Hogworks, and they've got the same thing, just that they made it, and it's $145 or so. So I got to thinking, why don't I look at Marketplace? Look on Marketplace. So I looked it up. I didn't see anything for the first couple days. And then I came across this. It was a picture of the box for $250, and it was the Sissy bar. It's all chrome, so I mean it's chrome back there now, but the Sissy bar, just the box of it, and it didn't show the docking hardware. So for $250, I said, well, that's kind of what the Sissy bars cost. Let me see if he'd take anything less for it, and I'll find docking hardware. So anyway, I messaged the guy and I said, hey, do you by chance have the docking hardware with the Sissy bar? I'm mainly looking for the docking hardware because I wanted to put a luggage rack on the motorcycle so I can just pack a bag, strap it to the rack, and head out in June. He said, yeah, it's in the box with it. I ordered them both together, but he said he's done riding, he's gotten old, he's got bad arthritis. And I said, well, what would you take for just the docking hardware, since I don't really need both, and I didn't want to spend $250 anyway. I'm kind of cheap. And he said, man, I really don't want to separate it because that'll make it harder for me to sell it. He said, what would you want to give me for both? I said, well, I was only trying to spend like $100, so that's why I only tried to get the docking hardware. I didn't want to lowball you because I know that $100 is not nowhere near enough for. That'd been what? It's all Hogworks. I think the Sissy bar is $250, and then the docking hardware is another $145. I was like, I'm not trying to lowball you. I don't want to be disrespectful. He said, $100, you can have both of them. I said, do what? He said, $100, you can have both of them. I said, well, when can I come get them? He said, whenever. I'm retired and I'm available all the time. I said, all right. So I ended up going after work. He told me he'd hold them for me in case anybody else messaged him. So after work, I drove to his house to go pick him up. And I get out of the truck and I go, get talking to him. I ended up staying there for like an hour talking to. He's an awesome guy. But anyway, so he did. He sold them to me for $100, and he said that he didn't feel like it was a bad deal because he said if I can get use out of it, it's better than it taking up space in his garage and collecting dust. And I told him, how much I appreciated it and all. So anyway, to make a short story long, I went home to put it on the bike, and I wasn't sure how I was gonna like the chrome because this bike's pretty much all black, but the chrome really looks good back there. At least I think it does. It's not too much chrome, so it doesn't look funny. But anyway, I was gonna video putting it on, and show you guys how to do it. I mean, it's pretty simple, but I know some people have never done it and you wouldn't know how to do it. So I was gonna video it, but at the time I had my son, well, I mean, my wife was I don't forget where she was. She was out somewhere buying groceries or shopping or something. So I was kind of keeping up with my son. We kind of did it together, but he's not even 2 years old yet, so he's kind of more or less just keep him out of stuff. So I just, you know, put it on while he was out there with me, and the camera would just got in the way. But anyway, I got to thinking, I was, you know, maybe people would like to see that video. If that's something you'd like to see, I can always, you know, when I park, whenever, take the thing back off and show you from start to finish how to put it back on. Because you know, you got to take the saddlebags off, and Harley, or really all companies nowadays, I mean, it is real easy. You just 2 screws, thumb screws. You just unscrew them and the bag comes off. Golly. But then you got to, you know, pop the little cover piece out, slide your docking hardware in, bolt it down. We can go over torque specs, you know, put some Loctite on it. I put blue Loctite on everything. I just don't want it to rattle out. So if that's something you guys want to see, drop a comment down below. I'd be glad to make that video. And I'll make a better video so you can actually see the Sissy bar, because I mean, with my big ass in the way, you probably can't see that. I hope it's back there. Yeah, it's back there. I guess if it wasn't back there, I wouldn't be making an install video, because that would be kind of, hey, install it my way if you want it to fall off. Yeah, I would never do that. But anyway, like I said, if that's something you want to see, feel free to drop a comment. Let me know. I mean, I want to give you what you want to see. I enjoy making videos for you guys, and just, you know, whatever you want to see, I'd be glad to make. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You know, share the channel, help us grow. I got a lot of exciting trips planned and coming up here that I'd love to take you guys on. This is a little dirty here, but you know, trips, they cost money, and you can't always go on a trip. So but either way, my plan, I'm gonna be going to Tennessee. I'm probably gonna ride it to the beach a few times this year. I ride everywhere anyway, but I'd like to take you guys along for the ride, as long as I remember the video. So let me know where you'd like to see, what you'd like to see, and we'll make the trip. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like and share the video, and we'll see you later. Thanks, guys.